The road has counted every step I made. Dust of distance, sleeping on my shoes. Evening skies have watched my silent shade, as lonely winds kept whispering your news. Miles between us stretch like endless thread, yet my heart walks faster than my feet. Every dream returns to where you sat. Come back soon, our world will be complete. Stations passed like pages never read, faces blurred like rain on window glass. But one bright picture lives inside my head. Your smiling eyes that make all sorrow pass. Night trains hum a song of steel and light, carrying hope through darkness deep and wide. Stars lean low to guide my way tonight. Like tiny lamps, the heavens cannot hide. I speak your name in silence, soft and slow. It warms the cold that distance always brings. Like winter earth beneath a hidden glow, awaiting spring with shy unfolding wings. Home is not the walls of brick and stone, nor the door that creaks in evening air. Home is where your gentle love has grown, in quiet moments only hearts can share. I see you waiting near the open gate, wind playing softly with your loosened hair, every second arguing with fate, every breath becoming just a prayer. Your hands will tremble when I call your name. Mine will forget the burdens they once knew. All the world will narrow to a flame. Just me returning, just me finding you. The moon has walked beside me many nights, a silver friend upon the traveler's dome. But even moonlight fades before the lights of that small house I have always called home. Do you still sit where the old lantern glows? Do you still listen when the night is deep? Does the quiet garden hold the rose that heard the promises we swore to keep? I carry stories folded in my chest, tales of cities, storms, and crowded days, but all those journeys only led me west, back to your unchanging, patient ways. Soon the road will end beneath my feet, soon the waiting will no longer be, soon two heartbeats, long apart, will meet, like rivers rushing to the same blue sea. No more goodbyes tied heavy on the tongue, no more tears hiding in the dark alone. Love that waited, faithful, brave, and young, will bloom at last in soil we both have known. Keep the light awake a little more. Let the curtain move with hopeful air. Every mile is closing to your door. Coming soon, your home baby is there. The clock may crawl, but time cannot deny. Paths of love are drawn by hands above. Every road beneath the changing sky bends at last toward the one we love. So hear the footsteps echoing your way. Feel the nearness growing like the dawn. Night is packing all its stars away. Morning comes, and all the dark is gone. I am coming with the rising sun, with tired eyes but with a shining heart. All the wandering years are almost done. Distance loosens, falling far apart. Open wide the door you never closed. Let your smile be the welcome I can see. In your arms, where all my storms are dozed. That is where the world begins for me. Coming soon, through time, through fate, through miles, through every task the lonely road could give. Back to tears, to laughter, to your smiles. Back to you where I was born to live. The wind already knows the path I take. It runs ahead to knock upon your door. Each mile behind me trembles like a wake, for I am yours, and wandering no more. I counted sunsets bleeding into night, each one a promise painted in the sky, telling my restless soul to hold on tight, that every long goodbye has one last goodbye. Your voice still lingers in my memory's air, soft as dawn on fields of silver dew. Every word you gave became a prayer, that walked beside me when the night winds blew. Strangers came, and strangers went away. Cities roared, then faded into dust. But in my chest your quiet words would stay, the only sound my weary heart could trust. I saved my smiles for this returning day, kept them folded deep where hope is kept. Through storms that tried to wash my faith away, through nights so long the silent heavens wept. Do you remember when the sky was red, and evening leaned upon the village wall? You placed your gentle hand upon my head, and said, "Come back, no matter what may fall." That sentence lives like fire beneath my skin, a warmth no winter ever could defeat, a compass turning every loss to win, guiding all my roads back to your street. The birds that cross the borders of the sky do not ask the clouds for where to roam. Something in their wings knows how to fly, the way my heart has always known its home. I bring no gold, no riches from afar, no crowns collected from the world's display. Only this love, brighter than a star, that distance could not steal or wear away. My hands are rough with roads and working days. My eyes have learned the language of the rain. But one soft look from you will mend the ways that life has bent with travel and with pain. Soon I'll see the dust rise from the lane, hear the old familiar barking sound, feel the earth beneath my steps again, sacred like a long-lost holy ground. Will you run, or will you stand and cry? Will your laughter break before your tears? All the questions tremble in the sky, waiting for that moment after years. I'll call you baby, like the days before, like time had never dared to pull apart, and in that word we'll live forevermore. Every broken piece of my wandering heart. No more letters folded full of ache, no more nights that end in empty air, no more dreams that fade before we wake. Only you, and love, and being there. The bed that held your lonely side so long will finally feel my shadow near, and silence will give up its aching song to breathing close enough for hearts to hear. We will not need to speak of all we bore. Love understands the language of the eyes. One look will say what words could never store. All the storms, the prayers, the sacrifice. Morning tea will taste like something new, sweeter than it ever was before, because the cup is shared between us two, not one alone beside a waiting door. Even walls will seem to breathe again, windows bright with more than just the sun, every corner free from silent pain, every empty hour finally done. Let the neighbors whisper, "He's come back." Let the children stare with curious delight. Let the evening fall on our small track, two shadows walking gently into night. I will thank the road for bringing me, even for the thorns that made me strong. Every step was writing destiny, a path to where my soul has lived all along. So if tonight your heart begins to race, if sudden joy arrives without a name, that is just my nearness taking place. Love's own footsteps wrapped in evening flame. Keep the door unlatched, the curtain wide. Let the lamp burn softly, warm and low. I am no longer walking far outside. I am closer than the winds that blow. Coming soon, my love. Don't lose the light. Don't let doubt sit heavy on your eyes. After the longest, darkest night comes the dawn no shadow can disguise. Your home baby is on the final way, with dusty hope and faithful, beating chest, ready now forevermore to stay, where your heart has always been my rest. The sky tonight feels smaller than before, as if the world is folding in its span, each mile collapsing toward your door, each step rewriting who I am. The air has changed, it carries something sweet, a scent like earth when first the rains begin. My tired pulse has found a faster beat, as though your heart beats calling mine within. I pass the fields where yellow lanterns grow, fireflies stitching gold in darkened seams. They flicker like the thoughts I always know, your face appearing softly in my dreams. The river that I crossed at break of day reflected clouds that drifted slow and wide. I saw us there, two shadows on the way, walking not apart but side by side. How many nights did you sit by the wall, listening to footsteps not yet there, counting every echo in the hall, brushing back the hope from out your hair? Did you hold my picture near your heart, trace the lines as if they could reply? Did you whisper, "Soon we'll never part," to the quiet that would only sigh? I felt it too, that silence thick and long, rooms that did not know my voice or laugh, even crowded streets felt somehow wrong, like a book that's torn in half. But love, it is a stubborn, shining thread. It does not break when pulled by space or years. It lives in all the words we never said. It drinks from both our joys and from our tears. The mountains watched me walking far below, their ancient faces calm, untouched by haste. They seemed to say, "True hearts will always know. No journey made for love is ever waste." I carry little, just a worn-out bag, some dust of days that tried to make me fall. Yet in my chest, no courage seems to lag, because your waiting has outlived it all. Soon I'll see the bend within the road, where old neem trees lean into the sky, where childhood laughter once so freely flowed, where we first shared a shy and secret high. That place still lives like sunlight in my mind, unfaded by the passing of the years, a gentle corner time could never blind, still warm with promises and early fears. Will your eyes search every passing face, thinking, maybe now, or maybe then? Love has taught your heart that patient grace, that only grows in those who truly mend. I want to see surprise become your smile, joy break open like a sudden rain, every waiting second worth the while, every lonely memory healed from pain. No trumpet sounds, no grand parade, just quiet steps on familiar ground. But in that moment heaven will be made, in the simple miracle we found. Your home, baby, not lost, not late, just carried long on roads that curved and bent, led by love more powerful than fate, by every prayer your faithful spirit sent. The stars above seem closer to the earth, as if they too lean low to watch this night, witness to a love that gave them birth, burning steady, gentle, bright. If your heart is restless without a cause, if tears rise sweet without a reason why,